That's not my sister.
Oh, we're live. I'm Brett Baker, and with me, as always, is Burt Babbel. Today on Phoenix News 5, we will be discussing the weather, latest movies, and of course, more commercials than you really wanted to see. But now for our top story. Burt?
Thank you, Brett. Homeschooling seniors are going through a transitioning process commonly known as graduation.
That's right, Burt. Apparently 6 homeschool seniors will be taking this large step in their lives. But I gotta tell you, Burt, I didn't know homeschoolers had graduations.
There's a lot of things we don't know about these homeschooling species, like do they socialize? Are those school uniforms or just PJs? Do they go to prom? Can they form circles? Can they get F's on their report cards? Do they even have report cards?
That's something to think about, Burt. Sometimes I wonder if these homeschoolers are as smart as their mothers think they are.
We can only hope, Brett.
Well, to answer these tough questions, we sent out 2 reporters on the streets to interview these so-called homeschool graduates. But first, a short commercial break.
And we're back. Now to a reporter live on the streets.
We're here today in front of a school known as TGCA, or Tulip Grove Christian Academy. With me is one of the graduates. Tell us, what is your name?
Krista Knight.
Now, is it true you're graduating this year?
I hope so.
Awesome. Well, there have been some rumors floating around that Kristen is the troublemaker of the group. Care to comment?
What?
So do you have your own fake ID?
What?
Do you ever been to a bar?
No.
Have you snuck out at night?
No, of course not.
Well, as you can see, homeschoolers have no fun whatsoever. Now, graduates are notorious for having plans for the future. What's some of yours?
I'm going to be a nurse.
Well, good, because as I understand, nurses have no fun either.
That's not necessarily.
Well, that's very interesting. Now, to Phil Meean, who's with another senior. What you got there, Phil?
This is very exciting. We've had a homeschool senior sighting.
All right, my darling, take my hand. Let's cross the street.
Hey. Hello, I'm Phil Meean, Phoenix News 5. Would you care to introduce yourself to our viewers?
My name is
Hi,
Julia.
I'm Amy, and this is my daughter, Julia.
So as a homeschooler, what do you do for fun?
Well, I enjoy.
Well, as a family, we like to knit socks, and we like to work puzzles, and we just like to work on our family bonding time, and sometimes we like to snuggle.
Okay, so do you even know what to do without your mother?
I mean,
Well, of course she does, but why would we ever want to be apart?
So, Julia, why do you intend to hide behind your mother's jumper dress?
well, I mean,
I have not worn a jumper dress in like 10 years.
Really? Shall I play the footage from the fall festival? Julia, what are your plans for when you graduate?
I plan to,
Oh, she is going to be the best veterinary technician at Volunteer State University. Well, it's actually a community college that has ever been at Vol State.
A veterinary technician? I've heard that they collect teddy bears and sell unicorns. Is that true?
I don't think so.
Really? Well, that's $500 wasted. We'll be right back.
I love me some off-brand Doritos.
No! There is no off-brand! Only Doritos! Here, take these!
Welcome back. Before we get back to our reporters, let's see what the weather has in store for us.
And for that, we'll go to Phoenix 5's weatherman, Storm E. Fields. Storm?
Well, it's been a beautiful day so far, but let's see what the rest of the weather has in store for us. Well, looks like it's gonna be a rainy one out there with a 50% chance of not rain. Grab your umbrellas, cause you're gonna need it. Probably. I'm Stormy Field, and this has been the Weather Report.
thanks, Storm, for that report. Now let's get back on those streets with Ray. How's it going, Ray?
Oh, yes, we are back with yet another senior. Senior, can you please tell us your name?
Bonnie Irwin.
Now, Bonnie, I have heard that homeschoolers often do homework in their pajamas. Do you do this?
I would have to deny that.
Mm-hmm. Now, your mother, is she your teacher and principal, or does your father have a role in the matter?
Hashtag yes.
Okay, moving on. What are some life goals you have after graduation?
My life goals are to be a country music recording artist and a nurse.
Wait, so you're going to be a country music singer that only sings about nurses?
No, that's not.
I'm sorry, Bonnie. We are out of time. Now to Phil with... Who is that, Phil? Is that Hugh Jackman?
No, this is Malachy Salih here with me. So, Malachy, what secrets can you divulge with us about the real life of homeschoolers?
Just between us?
Of course.
Well, we don't do anything. My mom does most of my work.
I knew it! Interesting. So, what do you plan to do with all that knowledge you've gained?
Well, I plan on joining the Air Force, maybe becoming a photographer. But if that doesn't work out, I'm going to live in my parents' basement until I'm 40. Then maybe I'll sign on with like a cool video game company, retire at 42, and then just be an old man.
That's brilliant!
I know.
Why did I think of that?
I don't know.
Let's take a break. Amazing! Do you want to join the mightiest army in the galaxy? Join the Empire and die! Or die!
Your empire needs you.
What do you get when you cross an elephant and a fish?
I don't know.
Swimming trunks! Oh, yes.
Welcome back. I'll tell you, I find those homeschoolers infatuating.
Indeed, Burt. I just can't get enough of them. In fact, I feel this next handsome devil is going to be the best of the bunch. What do you think, Phil?
That's a matter of opinion, Brett.
But it's a good opinion, Ray.
Sure, whatever you say, Brett.
Just saying.
Anywho, I'm here with our next senior, Connor McCaskill. Connor, if there was anything you could change your homeschooling experience, what would it be?
Well, you know, mixing 7-year-old gunpowder and a Bunsen burner was a bad idea, Mom.
Good to know. So, what does the future hold for you, Connor?
Oh, you know, I was thinking I'd probably live in a van down by, you know...
The river! Like the comedy skit.
What skit?
Oh, anything else?
Well, if that ever falls through, I guess I'd probably travel the world as a freelance photographer to the most exotic places.
Really? Like where?
Oh, you know, South Dakota or even maybe New Mexico. It's nice there.
You know those really aren't exotic. Never mind. So, let's send it back to Ray with our last homeschool senior. Ray?
Thanks, Phil. I'm here with Gabe Winfrey. Now tell us, Gabe, what do you want to do after you graduate?
I want to become a weapons development engineer.
Oh, that is a good one. You're being serious. Alright, moving on. What is a hobby you have?
I love to dance.
Are you being serious? Alright, back to you, Brett and Burt.
Okay. Thanks, Ray, for that gripping report.
Yes, gripping indeed, Burt.
I mean, who knew that a species such as the homeschoolers could actually make it to graduation?
That's something to think about, Burt. Well, folks, this concludes our story.
And remember, folks, stay beefy.
Well, that's a wrap.
I'm sick of doing these stupid pieces.
Yeah. When are we going to get a real story report?